Hello, today we're going to introduce teams for the stock game on Personal Finance Lab, a way to create a group project but still have individual accountability. So why wouldn't you want to use teams in your stock game? Well, stock games themselves are a great group activity where your students can work together to build a portfolio. But if students are sharing a login so they have the same starting cash and portfolio they're managing, that can cause a lot of other problems. For example, you won't be able to tell which student is doing which trades. If you're using our assignments or our budgeting game, those are really also individual activities. So if students are working as a team, you won't be able to see what each student has done on the quizzes or in the activity for the budget game. So to address this, we have introduced a concept called teams. Now with a team, every student still has their own login. So if you're using our assignments or using the budget game, students still have those as individual activities. Students also still have their own portfolio for the stock game, but when students are put into a team, we aggregate their portfolios together. As the administrator, you can create teams at any time and move students in, out, or between teams. Here's how it works. Here I'm logged in with my administrator account, and I can manage my teams by going under Administration in the main menu and then Manage Teams. You can see all the students who currently are in my class without a team on the left side, and all the teams that I've already set up on the right side. To add a new team, click the Add New Team button and choose the team name. Team names must be unique across our entire system, so it may take a couple tries to make sure you get one that has never been used before. We do purge out all the old teams after 1 year, so it might not take too long. So in this case, my high school mascot is Knights, and I'll call this Team C. Once you've created a team, it will appear on the list on the right side of the page. You can add any student who is currently not into a team by using the drop-down menu next to their username. And if there's any team that you need to remove students from, you can go to View Team and then remove a student from there. That will allow you to move students between teams at any time. When it comes to the nuts and bolts, the way a team works is that it aggregates all the portfolios of the team members into one team portfolio. This means that all of the trades they make are in their own accounts, but then we group all their accounts together for their team portfolio. Students can see their rankings both as an individual for their individual rankings, and they have a separate team rankings they can view as well. However, the team rankings only update once per day using the last day's values, whereas the regular student rankings are real time. Team rankings are based on the total portfolio return of the combined team portfolio. This means, for example, if you have one team that has 2 members and another team that has 3 members, the ranking still works out just fine because it's based on the total return they have, not just the fact that the team A has more cash than the other. Students can be added and removed from teams at any time. It just means that aggregation of the student just moves to the new team. So don't worry if you're not sure if the team lineup is exactly the way it's going to be right from the start. So happy trading! If you have any questions about using teams or you have any questions and need help with support, you can contact us at support@PersonalFinanceLab.com.